What's up guys, to the brand new series on my channel. That is the Road to Roma, and in this series we're going to sign every single Roma player that is silver, gold, team of the season and inform, so it's going to be a really fun series to do. We're probably going to end up doing it till the end of FIFA14, so it'll be a nice way to end off the game with a nice Road to Glory. And I really like the club style Road to Glories where you build all the team, and I had a lot of fun doing the Liverpool and the Spurs one early on in the season. So to finish off the game we're going to do Roma because they have got some really nice players at the moment, and I think it'll be a really fun series to do. So we're going to just quickly change the name of the club to AS Roma and the abbreviation to ROM because I believe that is the correct abbreviation for Roma in games. I'm not quite sure. I had a look on YouTube and the Roma page, and that's what it seemed to have on the scoreline, but tell us in the comment section and I'm pretty sure I will be able to change it if not. But here's the checklist of every single player on the Roma at the moment. Obviously if they do get any more informs or team of the season, I don't think they'll get any more team of the season, but maybe an inform here and there. But nevertheless, we're just going to go into our first game. Maybe if they transfer some players towards the end of the game as well, that could be another thing. But yeah, we're going to go into our first game with 69 chemistry, so hopefully we can come out with a win. But you're playing against a guy with 100 chemistry, but he hasn't got the best side in the world. He's got some decent bronzes in there, but nothing too special. And we go into the game and actually kick off the scoreline here in the 11th minute of the match with Mano del Moral and a really good centre forward. I definitely would suggest him in any budget team. Really good stats, and the guy actually rage quit straight after that goal. So kind of annoying because it gets rid of a contract and it takes my time up, and we don't really get many coins. I think we only got about 180 coins, sorry. So not the best of games in the world. So into our second game we go. We're against a really strong bronze England team with 3 team of the season players and 1 inform. So it's going to be a tough game. And we do actually kick off the scoreline there in the 36th minute of the match with a nice goal from Forshaw. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, the striker. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I've got a name completely incorrectly, and bit of a defensive error there from myself, causing the goal to make it 1-0 just before half time. Kind of unfortunate. And then just after half time he gets a free kick and he does pretty easily put it into the back of the net to make it 2-1. And then we do actually equalise here with a nice goal, but for some reason they drag it back for the penalty. Like, I put the goal in there, you can clearly see I scored, drags it back for the penalty, and if we don't score this penalty I'm going to be really annoyed at EA. So guess what happens, we step up for the penalty and he saves it. So it wasn't the best of penalties in the world. Maybe I should have put it away, but still I don't know why EA didn't just play the game on and let me score the goal. But nevertheless, 2 minutes later he gets a goal from there and a really tight angle, puts it away to make it 3-1 in the game and to finish off the game. Bit of an unfortunate way to lose, but then again we were playing against a full bronze team that had really good team of the season players and inform, so not the worst games to lose, and obviously scoring a goal is not bad at all as well. So we're going to finish off the game, and I believe we get about 300 coins, so not bad of a price. So I thought I'd buy a couple of players so that we can send over the kits, the badges, and a couple of fitness cards because I may as well. And the reason we sent 150 coins as well is because that's the price I paid for those players, so just to make the money back, and so we didn't lose anything, I thought I'd send 150 coins. So yeah, now we send the kits and managers and all that stuff, sending them to the club and applying them to our stuff. And I don't know why my screen wobbles. I don't know if it's like a thing when I record for a long period of time, but I'm sure I'll be able to sort it out by the next episode. So we're going to go into sign our very first signing, and it is Rafael Tolli. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his name, Tololi. But yeah, he seems like a pretty decent centre-back, and for 600 coins, that's not a bad price at all. So we're going to tick off the first player on the checklist. So hopefully by the next 2 episodes we can pretty much fill that silver eye. I think it'll be an achievable thing by episode 3 or 4. So we're going to go into the next game. We're going against another side with 100 chemistry, and he does actually have a pretty decent hybrid. It's got some really nice players in. The centre mids are really good, and obviously the team of the season striker is incredible. And we do actually kick off the scoreline just before half time. Our centre mid in the right place at the right time to put it into the net. Maybe it was scripting, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to take the goal. And then just after half time he does get a goal with a nice finesse shot into the back of the net to make it 1-0. But then we do reply with a pretty nice goal here, chip through ball from our 50 rated striker I believe, and we chip shot there with a nice Manu del Morel, a really good centre forward goal. I definitely would suggest him for 300 coins. He's scored so many goals already in this series. I think he's scored 4 now, and that is a ridiculous goal to game ratio for a guy that is discard value. So we win that game 3-1. I'd say I'm pretty happy with that against a pretty good side with a team of the season striker. I'm not going to complain at all. A pretty decent victory overall. So that's 2 wins, 1 loss, and I think that's how we are so far in the series. So we're going to go into our second signing, and Roma actually have about 4 goalkeepers, so I may as well start signing now. And we have got the Polish goalie Skorupski, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, Skorupski. Really difficult to pronounce his name, but we do tick him off the checklist, and we do actually put the kit number of number 28 to him, and we put him into the side, of course. And it means we get pretty decent chemistry now. I think we get about 86, yeah, and that's not bad chemistry at all. So let's get into our next game against another person with 100 chemistry, and he has got a decent sign. It's got obviously nice silvers, the team season storage, and the informed sterling. So we go into the game, and unfortunately we concede a goal here in the 12th minute of the match. Storage was already going to be a difficulty in the game, and he obviously showed his strength and qualities there to put it 1-0 up. But then we do reply with a ridiculously overpowered header, like looping over all the players and the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in the game. But then unfortunately, minutes later, we concede another goal from Daniel Sturridge, putting it into the box, and Lazaro putting it into the back of the net to make it 2-1 in the 16th minute of the match. But then we do reply again with another nice goal, putting it over wide to the left-hand side and then crossing it back into the box. To mean our centre mid puts it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. But then unfortunately, minutes later again, we concede another goal from a header, of course, and then he just puts the icing on the cake with a nice goal here, going past my centre-back and going through my goalie to make it 4-2 in the end. So, not the worst of the loss. Getting to a couple of goals against that team is pretty good, and only conceding 4 is not bad at all for saying we haven't got the best of team defensively and attackively. So, hopefully in the next episode we can move towards some better signings and improve this side. So if you did enjoy this first episode, be sure to like button, subscribe if you're on your channel, and see you soon. Bye.